We all make plans. We imagine how things will go. Our work, our families, our dreams. We hold on to pictures in our minds of how life is supposed to be. But very often, life does not follow these pictures. Something changes. Someone leaves. A job ends. Illness comes. Or simply time passes and things fade. When this happens, we feel lost or even angry. We ask, why is this happening to me? We feel pain not just because of the event, but because it breaks the story we told ourselves. The story where we are in control. The story where everything makes sense. But in truth, life never promised to follow our plans. No one can predict what will happen next. This is not a failure. It is the nature of being alive. Everything is changing, always. To expect everything to go as planned is like asking the river to stay still. This can feel scary, but it is also a kind of freedom. If we understand that change is part of life, then we suffer less when change comes. We stop blaming ourselves. We stop blaming others. We begin to see more clearly. So when your life does not go the way you hoped, try not to fight it. Try not to hold so tightly to the plan. Instead, take a breath. Be here, in this moment. Not in the story of what should have been, but in the reality of what is. Here is where we begin. Not with the perfect plan, but with open eyes. Many of us believe we are in control of our lives. We plan our days, make decisions, and work hard to shape our future. This gives us comfort. It makes us feel safe. But sometimes, life reminds us that control is not as strong as we think. You can try your best, and still, things may fall apart. A loved one may leave, an accident may happen, or the world may suddenly change, like a storm that arrives without warning. In those moments, we realize we never had full control. We only had influence. This is not a reason to give up. It is not a reason to stop caring. But it is a reason to understand the difference between control and acceptance. Control says, I must make things go my way. Acceptance says, I will meet life as it is. Acceptance is not weakness. It does not mean we like the pain, or that we stop trying. It means we stop fighting what we cannot change. We stop using our energy to resist reality. And when we do that, something soft and strong begins to grow inside us. It is not easy. Your heart may hurt. You may feel fear or sadness. But in that space, when you stop forcing things, you begin to notice something new. Small signs, quiet strength, a way forward that you did not see before. You are not failing when life surprises you. You are being shown what it means to be human. And part of being human is learning to let go of control and still walk on. When life becomes uncertain, we often feel afraid. We ask, what will happen next? We look for answers, but sometimes there are none. This space, between the life we knew and the life we don't yet understand, can feel dark and heavy. But it is also a place where something new can begin. Uncertainty is not empty. It is full of possibilities we cannot yet see. In times like this, meaning does not come from outside. It comes from how we choose to respond. We may not choose what happens, but we can choose how to meet it. Some people grow bitter, others grow softer, more aware. What makes the difference is not the event itself, but the heart that meets it. A quiet heart can find meaning, even in confusion. A still mind can notice small lights in the darkness. When you do not know what to do, just stay present. Don't rush to fix everything. Don't run from the unknown. Sometimes, sitting with the unknown is the first step to understanding it. It is not about solving the puzzle. It is about being open to what might appear. In this openness, meaning starts to take shape. A kind word from a stranger, a new idea, a small insight that grows with time. These are not loud things. They are quiet gifts that only come when we stop trying to control and simply begin to listen. You may not understand the reason for your struggle now. That's okay. Some meanings take time, but if you stay awake, even in uncertainty, you will see something within you is growing. And that may be the most important thing of all. No one wants to suffer. Pain is uncomfortable. It can feel unfair, and at times, overwhelming. When we are in pain, we often ask, "Why me?" Or, "How can I escape this?" These are natural questions. But sometimes, suffering is not just something to escape. Sometimes, it is something we can grow from. This does not mean pain is good. But pain can become the soil where something deep and strong takes root. Think of a seed in the ground. It breaks open before it grows. In the same way, when life breaks us open, something new can begin to grow inside. Often we do not see it right away. In the middle of sorrow or fear, it feels like there is no light. But if we stay with the experience, not running away, not pretending, it changes us, slowly, quietly, deeply. We start to notice what matters and what doesn't. We begin to care more for others who are also hurting. We become less proud, more honest, more human. This kind of growth does not show on the outside at first, but inside, our roots are getting stronger. You might think, "I am too weak." But strength is not always loud. Sometimes, it is just the choice to keep going, to face one more day, to breathe through one more hour. That is a kind of strength even the world cannot see. Suffering is not the end of your story. It is part of your becoming. And often, the deepest parts of you, your patience, your wisdom, your courage, grow from the hardest times. Life can feel like a storm. Everything moves fast. People expect answers, results, action. But when things fall apart, moving faster doesn't always help. In fact, it can make the storm inside even stronger. What we truly need in these moments is not more speed, but more stillness. Stillness is not about doing nothing. It is about standing calmly in the middle of what is happening. It is the choice to pause, to notice, to be fully present, even when the world around you feels broken or unclear. This kind of stillness doesn't mean you have no emotions. You may feel sadness, anger, or confusion. Stillness means you allow those feelings without being controlled by them. You give them space, but you do not let them lead you. Many people think peace only comes after the storm is over. But real peace is something you can carry even in the middle of chaos. It is quiet. It is steady. It comes from inside, not from the outside world. To walk through hard times with stillness does not mean you are perfect. It means you are awake. You are not running. You are not hiding. You are taking each step with care, even when the path is unclear. And in doing so, you become like a tree in strong wind. It bends, but it does not break. Its roots hold firm, even when everything above the ground is moving. You don't need all the answers right now. Just take one calm step, then another. This is how we walk through chaos, not by fighting it, but by staying grounded in the only place we truly have, this moment. There are times when no solution comes, no clear answer, no easy way forward. In these moments we often feel powerless. But what if surrender is not weakness, but a different kind of strength? Surrender does not mean giving up. It means laying down the struggle with what we cannot change. It means saying, "This is what is here now," and meeting it with calm eyes. Not because we want to, but because we must, and because it opens the heart to something larger than ourselves. When we surrender, we become softer, but not broken. We stop holding on so tightly to how things should be. And in that softening, life begins to move again. Not always in the way we planned, but sometimes in ways we never imagined. Some of the most peaceful people I have known are not those who had easy lives. They are those who learned to meet life as it came. They let go of the fight. They listened more. They moved gently. That is a quiet kind of power. If your path is difficult now, please know this: you are not alone. Many have walked through pain and found a deeper truth on the other side. You may not see it yet, but your heart is wiser than you think. Let it guide you. Before I end, I want to express my deep thanks. If you've liked this video, left a kind comment, joined as a member, or supported through super thanks, please know it is truly appreciated. Your presence here means more than I can say. Thank you for walking this path together.